All right, part 2. Angle pair relationships. Adjacent angles. So these are angles that are next to each other. So angles that share a common side and vertex. All right, so we got plenty, ouch, of these. So first we can see that angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. Angle 2 and angle 4 are adjacent. 4 and 3, and then 3 and 1. And then it's going to be the same thing with these 4 angles down here. So angle 5 and angle 6, angle 6 and angle 8, angle 8 and angle 7, angle 7, and angle 5. And then one more thing that I did not write on the line that I should have written on the line is that adjacent angle. Nope, that's it. I think I got it. All right, cool. My bad. Disregard. All right, now vertical angles. Vertical angles aren't necessarily vertical, which is why I don't really know why they're called that, but they're opposite. So I'll just put opposite angles. And sometimes, I'm sorry, y'all, sometimes for the angle sign, I'll put the little arc through. Sometimes I don't. My bad. Just charge it to my head, not my heart. All right, vertical angles are also equal to each other. So this is going to be an angle equals angle situation. So we have 1 and 4. All right, we got 2 and 3. 5 and 8, these two. And then 6 and 7. Cool, and that's it for vertical. Next, we have linear pairs. So a linear pair is going to be on the same line. Pair means 2. So 2 angles on the same line, and they're going to be adjacent as well. So they have to be adjacent, and they have to be supplementary. What I mean by supplementary is that if you add the 2 angles together, it's going to equal 180. So that would be like angles 1 and 2. Honestly, it's all the ones over here. Because for parallel lines cut by a transversal, if they are adjacent, they're automatically on the same line. So I'm just going to go ahead. That's not the case for any other situation except for parallel lines and transversals. Okay? So don't try to apply it to other things. But yeah, it works really well for this. So I'm just listing all the adjacent angles because they so happen to be supplementary because the 2 lines are parallel. Only because they're parallel. I cannot emphasize that enough. All right, now here's where stuff's gonna get a little hairy. It's gonna get a little sticky. It's gonna get a little weird, okay? So for supplementary angles, it is not only all of these, but it's also gonna be any 2 angles that come together to equal 180. They don't have to be next to each other though. So for the sake of laziness, amen, not even laziness, but just for the sake of what's the word? Efficiency. That's the word. I'm going to do this. Okay. So all of these apply here, but they also apply over here. I just don't want you to have to write all this out because, baby, it's a lot. So supplementary angles are going to be angle plus angle equals 180, but they are not adjacent. They're not necessarily adjacent. They can be, but they don't have to be. So I'm going to write adjacent and non-adjacent. Cool. All right, so we already know angle 1 and angle 2 are, angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 1 and angle 3. We already got those right here and right here, so I don't need to list that again. However, also angle 1 and angle 6. Okay? So angle 1 and angle 6 are also supplementary. And then since 6 and 7 are vertical, that means 7 is the same measure as 6. So it's also angle 1 and angle 7. Don't write too big. We got a lot to write. Okay, now let's go to angle 2. So obviously angles 2 and 4. We know that. 2 and 4. Boom. Okay. Also 2 and 1. We already got that. But it'll also be 2 and 5. And it'll also be angle 2 and 8. Sorry, ran out of lead. All right. Now let's look at angle 3. So angle 3 and 1, we already got that. Angle 3 and 4, we already got that. Angle 3 and 5. And then angle 3 and angle 8. Are you noticing any kind of pattern or a quick way to tell if they're supplementary? Have you figured that out yet? Angle 3 is acute, is it not? All the other angles that it's supplementary with are all obtuse. So angle 1 is obtuse, they're supplementary. Angle 4 is obtuse, they're supplementary. Same thing with angle 5 and angle 8. So that's the thing. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's go to angle 4. So obviously angle 4 and angle 2, we already got that one. Angle 4 and angle 3, we got that one. Angle 4 also is supplementary with angle 6, as well as angle 7. Running out of space. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Use the margins. All right, we continue. Now let's go down here to angle 5. So angle 5 is supplementary with angle 6. We already got that. Angle 5 is also supplementary with angle 7. We already got that. Angle 5 is also going to be supplementary with these two acute angles. Do we already have that? 2 and 5, 3 and 5. Oh, we sure do. Period. So we don't need to write anything for angle 5 because we already got them all. Let's look at angle 6. Angle 6 and angle 5 are supplementary, but we already got that right here. Angle 6 and 8 are supplementary. We got that right here. Angle 6 is supplementary with angle 1 and angle 4. Okay, so it looks like we got all of those. Angle 7 is supplementary with, let's see, it's acute, so it's supplementary with 1. Got that. 4, we got that. 5, we got that. And 8, we got that. I think we're done, you guys. Let's keep going. Let's go to angle 8. This is supplementary with angle 6. Let's see, angle 8 and angle 6. Yep, we got that. Angle 7. Yep, got that. Angle 3. Yep, and angle 2. Good, we got them all. So for supplementary angles, it's not just these, it's also these. Linear pair is just the adjacent ones. Supplementary is the adjacent and the non-adjacent ones. Okay,